On behalf of the judges and staff of the Ninth Judicial Circuit, I would like to thank you for coming today to serve as a juror. Without citizens like you responding to their civic duty, we would be unable to ensure that residents of the Ninth Circuit receive a fair trial. We are very mindful of your sacrifice and have gone to great lengths to make the jury process as comfortable and as efficient as possible. I think you will find your service with us to be a pleasant experience. Again, on behalf of the judges and staff of the Ninth Circuit, I welcome you to jury service.
Hello, I'm Tiffany Moore Russell, your Orange County Clerk of Courts. It's my pleasure to welcome you to the courthouse and to thank you for your willingness to serve as a juror. Jury service is both a privilege and an opportunity. It's been said that a court is only as sound as its jury, and a jury only as sound as those who serve on it. Your work here is important, and I applaud the thoughtfulness that you will no doubt bring to the task. The clerk's office has a number of roles in the judicial process. If you are called as part of a jury pool, you will see our trial clerks assisting judges in the courtroom, maintaining the court file, and swearing in witnesses. You'll be able to identify our clerks because they wear a black jacket with the clerk's seal, much like judges wear a robe and the sheriff's deputies a uniform. My office also has responsibility to store, maintain, and transport the evidence that is used in trials. For those of you not being paid for today's service by your employer, you will receive payment from my office. The amount paid to you is governed by Florida law and in no way is commensurate with the valuable service you provide. We now use a convenient payment card system. You will get a MasterCard just like this, and at the end of your jury service, it will be loaded with the amount you get paid for your time of service. Here's more information about the card payment.
Hello, trusty and dutiful American. Thank you for your time fulfilling jury duty. No matter how long or how little the time you spent serving, we appreciate you. In the past, jurors like yourself used to get paid by check. This would cause unnecessary waiting while the checks were mailed or long waits in line. Even then, many were lost or even stolen. Introducing Court Funds, our new jury payment system that helps you get your money fast and easy. Court Funds is a breakthrough technology that was built to create a simpler and more efficient process for jurors like you to get your money without any hassle or waiting. So what does this mean for you? You will receive a Court Funds prepaid debit MasterCard. This card will be loaded with the funds you've earned soon after your service is over, meaning you will be able to use your money right away. You can use your Court Funds card just like you would any bank or debit card at stores, online, or even over the phone. You can buy everyday items, get cash off the card, or even pay bills. You can use it at restaurants, gas station, or any store just like you would any debit card. There are even a few ways you can get your funds directly off the card. Call our customer support team to request a direct transfer from the card to your personal bank account. Get cash back off of your purchase as long as those funds are on the card. Receive a cash advance at your local MasterCard affiliate bank. Lastly, you can use an ATM, however there will be a fee associated with an ATM. Now remember, this is not a credit card. It only has the money you earned on it during your service. However, it does share many of the same features a credit card does, and you can run it just like a credit card when you make purchases, including giving your signature when needed. All of your purchases are covered by MasterCard's zero liability policy, protecting you from any unauthorized purchases on your card. Please see your terms and conditions document you received with your card. You will want to avoid any fees or card declines associated with your Court Funds card. Tell the cashier to run the card for only the balance amount. Then you can cover the rest with another form of payment. You also have online access to your card information and 24/7 US-based customer support in case you would like to check your balance or have any questions. Court Funds get you paid quickly and securely, and most of all, it's really easy. For additional questions or needs, refer to your new card's terms and conditions or visit courtfunds.com. Thank you again for your service to Orange County and your fellow citizens.
If you have questions about your payment card, please feel free to call the customer service on the back of the card at 1-877-287-2448. Thank you again for your service.
Good morning. We understand this might be the first time you attend jury duty, so please pay close attention to this brief overview. It will answer most of the questions you may have. Your service with us today is for 1 day or the length of one trial. Here's how it works. You'll remain in the jury assembly room until a judge calls for a jury panel. When this happens, our computer randomly selects juror numbers to fill the request. Please familiarize yourself with your juror badge number. It is located to the right of the barcode above the word juror. Also, please wear your juror badge at all times. If you're selected, one of our staff will call you up by your first name and juror badge number. After everyone is assembled, both the staff and the court deputy will verify that everyone is present. The court deputy will then escort you to the courtroom. Please take all personal items with you at that time. Once in the courtroom, the judge and attorneys in the case will begin selecting who will actually be seated on the jury, a process known as voir dire. If you have any scheduling concerns regarding your service on a jury panel, such as childcare issues, prearranged or out-of-town travel, doctor's appointments, or anything you feel might be a hardship, please let the judge know during voir dire. The judge will decide how best to deal with your situation. The judge's decision is final in matters concerning your excusal from service, and staff does not have the authority to override that decision. During voir dire, attorneys will ask questions of potential jurors to determine their impartiality to the case or to the parties involved. Be candid with your answers. If you're unsure of a question, ask for clarification. You're an important part of the judicial process, whether or not you're selected to sit on a jury. You should not feel ashamed or embarrassed if you're not chosen to serve as a juror. There are many reasons why you may not be selected. For instance, the jury may be selected from other jurors before you're ever considered to serve on a jury, or an attorney may feel that there are experiences in your background that may cause you to be more partial to one side or the other. But if you are selected as a juror, there are some things that we ask you not to do. Do not eat, drink, chew gum, or read in the courtroom. Do not read court dockets that may be posted outside the courtrooms. Do not talk with attorneys, parties in the case, or anyone else about the case you are involved in. That includes your fellow jurors, and even your spouse. You can only discuss the facts of the case during deliberations, and the judge will inform you when that is to occur. Do not use cell phones or electronic communications such as text messaging, emailing, blogging, or posting to social networks to talk about this case or to research other cases at the courthouse. Do not provide to or receive from anyone information about your jury service. If someone needs to know where you are, you may say that you're on jury duty, but do not give them details about the case. If you're chosen to serve on a jury, you may tell them that you have been picked for a jury and how long the case may take. Do not give anyone information about the case itself or the people involved in the case. Finally, please make sure that all cellular phones, pagers, laptops, and tablets are placed in the silent mode before entering the courtroom. As a juror, you'll receive additional directions from the judge and court staff regarding schedules and conduct. Please pay close attention to all directions given. If you're not selected in the courtroom to sit on a jury panel, you'll be directed to return to the jury assembly room where you'll be added back into the pool of potential jurors. Please understand that in our circuit, we have developed a jury management program that fully utilizes jurors, resulting in fewer people being summoned for jury service each week. For this reason, you'll only be released after each judge's needs for a jury panel have been satisfied. Again, thank you for being here.
Many of you have cell phones, computers, and other electronic devices. Even though you have not yet been selected as a juror, there are some strict rules that you must follow about using your cell phones, electronic devices, and computers. You must not use any device to search the internet or to find out anything related to any cases in the courthouse. Between now and when you have been discharged from jury duty by the judge, you must not provide or receive any information about your jury service to anyone, including friends, co-workers, and family members. You may tell those who need to know where you are that you have been called for jury duty. If you are picked for a jury, you may tell people that you have been picked for a jury and how long the case may take. However, you must not give anyone any information about the case itself or the people involved in the case. You must also warn people not to try to say anything to you or write to you about your jury service or the case. This includes face-to-face, phone, or computer communications. In this age of electronic communication, I want to stress that you must not use electronic devices or computers to talk about this case, including tweeting, texting, blogging, emailing, posting information on a website or chat room, or any other means at all. Do not send or accept any messages, including email and text messages about your jury service. You must not disclose your thoughts about your jury service or ask for advice on how to decide any case. After you are called to the courtroom, the judge will give you specific instructions about these matters. A judge will tell you when you are released from this instruction. All of us are depending on you to follow these rules so that there will be a fair and lawful resolution of every case. Again, on behalf of the judges and staff of the Ninth Judicial Circuit, I want to thank you for your jury service.